How to customize student deposit forms. Esploro stores and displays research output from students as well as from researchers. Students can deposit their research output into Esploro using a student deposit form. This video explains how an Esploro administrator can create customized student deposit forms for different types of output. In the Esploro Research Hub, open Configuration. Open the repository menu and select Manage Student Deposit Profiles. On the Student Deposit Profiles page, you will see a profile for undergraduate ETD submissions, which you can edit. You can also create new types of student deposit forms by clicking Add New Profile. Each student deposit form must have a profile name, profile code, and an asset type. The profile name will appear to the student at the top of the form. The profile code will be used in the URL for this form. Therefore, choose something without spaces or special characters. Once you save this profile, you will not be able to change the profile code. Choose the asset type from this drop-down list. The asset type also cannot be changed after saving the profile. The asset type determines which deposit policies are available. For example, if we choose ETD Graduate as the asset type, then the ETD Graduate Deposit Policy is available. You can learn more about configuring deposit policies in the Knowledge Center. Let's choose Conference Paper as our asset type and select the default policy. The profile description is an internal note that will not be visible to the student. The instructions will appear to the student on the form. This is a good place to put reminders or explain what will happen after submission. The link to this form will only work when the status is active. Now you can add fields to the form. Every deposit needs a title, so that is mandatory. Click Add Row. Select the field you want to add. If you want, you can change the label that will appear on the form. Check the box to make this field mandatory for submission. Click Add. Add more fields as desired, such as date, language, and location. When you are done, click Add and Close. The section in which each field will appear is preset. But within each section, you can change the order of the fields by dragging and dropping the rows. When you are ready, click Save. Copy the link. This is what students will use to access the form. Users must be signed in to the institution platform in order to use the link. You can see the URL again anytime by clicking the Row Action button and then URL. You can see how the completed form looks by selecting Go to Form. Here we see the name of the form as well as the instructions you provided. The student will see their name and email here, but they can click the pencil icon to change this. The Related People section is for the student to add other people who contributed to this research output. Any affiliated researcher or student already in your Esploro system can be looked up. Other contributors can be added by clicking Add a New Person. The student can select the role that the person played in contributing to this output. The student fills in the fields that you customized. Next, the student can add files, either with a link or by uploading them. If they do upload a file, they can set the file access. The student must check the box to agree to the license agreement. If any mandatory fields have been skipped, a note will point these out. Then the student clicks Submit. Back in the Esploro Research Hub, Esploro administrators can see the submission on their task list, or by opening the repository menu and selecting Manage Asset Deposits. It will initially appear on the Unassigned tab. Click Edit to review the deposit. If the administrator approves the submission, then an email will be sent to the student depositor and to the other people who were listed on the form that have an email in the system. You may choose to add a note to this email. Once approved, the research output will appear on the portal as defined in the Assets Visibility settings. That's how to customize student deposit forms.